of schools and workplaces are challenges that affect us. And it is natural to feel stress, anxiety, fear and loneliness at this time. The director of the European branch of the WHO, Hans Kluge, said, "There is a taboo which is associated with the mental health in India. People don't acknowledge it and don't treat it as a topic that needs to be discussed. There have been various issues with respect to a lockdown. It is surely isn't necessary, but India is not acknowledging the elephant in the room. The major topic which people are dealing with, mental health and kindness. Since people are sitting at home, they tend to use social media a lot. The day boys' locker room came into light, social media became filled with various posts about that. It seems to be the new cool people talk about. One must understand that there comes a line when you need to give it a break and think about your own mental health. There has been a mental pressure of not knowing what will happen tomorrow. The Black Death pandemic and issue of the 14th century took place in the same context where half of the people in China died. A third of Europe's population died and it hit all the social classes like the COVID-19. But there has always been one sector who is more sensitive to this. The lower one, people were destroyed. They didn't return to work after the pandemic. Wages for labor shot up, as did the cost of manufactured goods. In a poll in March, 32% of the people said that they are constantly worrying about the coronavirus and it is causing a toll on their mental health. A few days later, another poll was done and in that, over 45% of people claimed for the same thing. There are few issues associated with the mental effects of the lockdown, like, for example, let's talk about in a survey, it was realized that about 54% of the people had a high stress level and about 17% of them were having symptoms of clinical depression. Pre-existing mental health issues like anxiety, depression is being carried on without anyone venting out or working towards them. Since the lockdown is going on, loneliness has been the biggest barrier during this time. People with anxiety issues are severely hit by the lockdown. The whole situation going on is causing harm to the people who are dealing with obsessive compulsive disorder. OCD makes people very particular about cleaning. People are washing their hands, sanitizing the vegetables, doors and many more things that is at a very high obsessive rate. Mental health doctors are looking at the future with more and more frustrated and clinically depressed people with closed boundaries because of the lockdown. Doctors have witnessed a surge in the demand of medical drugs and drugs related to depressions. People are taking high doses because they can't really see a doctor right now. Cases of the domestic violence have increased and are reaching a peak. It hasn't been a shocker though. The incidence of suicide and physical abuse against women has shown a worldwide increase. That's all for today. Now this is Palak Gupta signing off and we'll be back with some more news in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay connected. Thank you.